Have you ever wondered who the most feared soldier in the Bible was? A man whose courage and skill in battle echoed through the ages. Imagine someone who not only faced enemies, but also pushed the limits of human bravery. That is Benaiah, a warrior who stood out among David's mighty men, and whose story is filled with extraordinary deeds. What made him so special? What lay behind his uncommon strength? When we talk about Benaiah, we are speaking of a man who not only served the king, but also became a symbol of loyalty and valor. Have you ever thought about what it takes to confront a lion in a pit? For many, that would be unthinkable. But Benaiah did not just face the lion. He excelled in a time of intense conflict. What secrets might have shaped this extraordinary courage? His life was filled with challenges and epic battles. But what truly made him an icon was his unwavering faith and determination. Can you imagine the strength that comes from a solid belief? Benaiah's faith was not just in his abilities, but in something far greater. This confidence propelled him to achieve feats that many would consider impossible. What do you believe motivated him to go beyond his limits? As Benaiah's story unfolds, we find a pattern of courage, devotion, and faith that leads us to reflect. What are we willing to face for those we love? How do we prepare ourselves for the challenges life presents us? These questions invite us to look within ourselves and discover what kind of soldiers we are in our own lives. Nice to meet you. My name is James, and you are watching the Divine Discourse channel. If Benaiah's story has sparked your curiosity, subscribe and turn on notifications. Here we will explore more inspiring stories together that can transform your life and strengthen your faith. Like this video and come be part of this journey. The days of Benaiah were filled with uncertainties, a time when bravery was tested in battles, and survival depended on cunning and strength. The kingdom of Israel was in constant conflict, surrounded by enemies who sought its destruction. The presence of a soldier like Benaiah was not just necessary, it was essential. He was at the heart of an army fighting for freedom and sovereignty, and each victory was a step toward the safety of his people. David's figure as a leader was crucial in this context. He was not just a king, but a skilled strategist and a warrior who inspired his troops. Benaiah stood out among the mighty men, not only for his combat skills, but also for the loyalty he had for David. This connection transcended mere military duty. It was a relationship built on respect and trust. When the call to battle echoed, Benaiah did not hesitate. His commitment was unwavering. David's army was a mix of fearless warriors, each bringing their own stories and skills. The camaraderie among them was vital, as the battles were intense and losses were often irreparable. What strengthened this group was the determination to fight together, to support one another. In this environment, Benaiah stood out as an example of courage, confronting not only adversaries but also the fears of his fellow soldiers. The stories that emerged from the battles were often exaggerated, but Benaiah's feats were so impressive that they required no embellishment. Defeating a lion in a pit on a snowy day and fighting against an Egyptian giant revealed not only physical abilities but an audacity that left everyone around him in awe. Benaiah did not seek fame. He merely wanted to protect those he considered his family. His legacy, however, would become immortal. These events shaped Benaiah's character, and his fame grew like the flame of an everlasting fire. As his story spread, lessons about courage and loyalty emerged. In every battle, he not only fought against enemies, but also became a symbol of hope for the Israelites. His journey was just beginning, and the true essence of his strength was yet to be revealed. What truly lay behind the imposing figure of Benaiah? He was not just a fearless warrior, but a man shaped by experiences that led him to become who he was. Born into a family of warriors, Benaiah inherited not only brave blood, but also the teachings that molded his character. From an early age, discipline and training were fundamental in his life. He learned to fight, to survive, and to confront his fears, always in pursuit of excellence. Unlike many others, Benaiah possessed a natural ability that made him an exceptional fighter. The combination of agility, strength, and cunning set him apart from his peers. Over time, he became known for his feats, and that reputation only grew. But there was something more that drove his desire to win: the determination to protect his people and his unwavering faith in God. This belief served as his guiding light, steering him through the most difficult decisions in life. David's mighty men were composed of remarkable individuals, but Benaiah held a special place among them. He was a natural leader, able to inspire confidence in his comrades even in the most adverse situations. When the atmosphere of tension settled before a battle, his presence brought relief as if his courage could spread to others. What made him truly unique was his ability to combine physical strength with profound wisdom. Each battle he faced shaped his identity and reinforced his role as a protector. Benaiah was not just a soldier, but a strategist who knew when to attack and when to retreat. He assessed each situation with a clear mind, which made him even more feared by his enemies. In a world where brute force often decided the outcomes of fights, Benaiah showed that intelligence and bravery could coexist and lead to victory. As Benaiah's fame grew, he did not seek praise or recognition. His true strength lay in his humility and desire to serve. For him, the title of the most feared soldier was not a trophy, but a responsibility. What he wanted was to protect his nation and honor the trust placed in him. This motivation propelled him to go beyond his limits, and Benaiah's story became increasingly inspiring. The legends surrounding Benaiah are not just stories. They are accounts of courage that resonate through time. One of his most notable feats took place in a pit where a lion awaited. On a snowy day, when most people would seek shelter, Benaiah descended into the darkness of the pit. What could have been an act of desperation transformed into a demonstration of pure bravery. Facing a lion is not something any man would dare to do. But Benaiah did not hesitate. This act of audacity solidified his reputation as an unmatched warrior. Benaiah's fame also grew when he encountered an Egyptian giant, an opponent renowned for being unbeatable. While others hesitated in the face of such an enormous adversary, Benaiah was not intimidated. Armed with courage and unwavering determination, he attacked with skill and strategy, proving that strength was not the only ally in combat. His victory over the giant not only solidified his position among the mighty men, but also became a source of inspiration for all those around him. It was not only the battles that defined Benaiah. His ability to lead was equally admirable. On several occasions, he took on the responsibility of guiding his men in situations of extreme danger. The trust they placed in him manifested in their willingness to face adversity alongside their leader. When morale was low, Benaiah's presence reignited the flame of hope and encouragement, showing that even in the darkest hours, courage could prevail. Benaiah sought not only victory, he cared deeply for his people. In every mission, his goal was to protect those who could not defend themselves. This compassion made him a unique soldier, willing to risk his life for others. What might seem like mere bravery transformed into a call to action, a responsibility he embraced wholeheartedly. The altruistic spirit he displayed in battle resonated with the principles of a true leader. As his stories spread, Benaiah became an iconic figure, remembered not only for his achievements but for how he handled each situation. His life was a testament that true strength lies not only in physical prowess, but also in heart and mind. The feats of Benaiah became a legacy of courage, inspiring generations to face their own challenges, whether in battles or in everyday life. At the core of Benaiah's extraordinary courage lies a source known to few: his profound faith in God. This faith was not a fleeting belief. It was the solid foundation upon which he built his life. From a young age, Benaiah learned that true strength came from trusting in something greater than himself. This spiritual connection empowered him to face challenges that could paralyze even the strongest warriors. The conviction that God stood by his side was a flame that illuminated his path in the darkest hours. Benaiah knew he was not alone in battle. In his mind, each fight was an opportunity to demonstrate the strength that had been bestowed upon him. He did not see challenges as mere obstacles, but as tests that strengthened his faith and character. This perspective made him unshakable in the face of danger. When confronting a lion or a giant, Benaiah relied not only on his skills, but also invoked his belief. What propelled him forward was the certainty that his courage was rooted in something eternal. In addition to faith, rigorous preparation and training played a crucial role in Benaiah's courage. He did not become a great warrior by chance. His skills were the result of constant effort and dedication. Every drop of sweat shed during training, every moment spent perfecting his techniques contributed to his confidence in combat. This combination of faith and preparation was the secret that made him a formidable soldier. He understood that by striving, he was not only equipping himself for battle but also honoring the mission entrusted to him. Benaiah's mindset was equally fundamental. He viewed adversity as an opportunity for growth, refusing to be defeated by challenges. Instead of fearing what could happen, he focused on how he could overcome it. This positive outlook not only strengthened him but also inspired those around him. By showing that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it, Benaiah became an example for all, revealing that true bravery is built within each of us. The essence of his courage lay not just in physical victories, but in the resilience of his spirit. Benaiah became a symbol of hope, demonstrating that faith, preparation, and a strong mindset could lead to extraordinary achievements. This powerful combination echoed through generations, inspiring not only warriors but everyone seeking to face life's challenges with determination and faith. The legacy of Benaiah, a man of indomitable courage, still resonates in the hearts of many, reminding us that true strength comes from within. Benaiah's loyalty to King David transcended mere military duty. It was not just obedience to a leader, it was an unbreakable commitment to the man chosen by God. From the very beginning, Benaiah recognized in David not just a king, but a faithful servant of God, and this perception guided his devotion. His loyalty was forged in moments of peace and on the battlefield alike. Every time he drew his sword, he did so with a heart aligned to the mission of protecting David, his king, and Israel, his people. David trusted Benaiah as he did few others. There was something special about this warrior, a combination of courage, humility, and fidelity. It was no coincidence that Benaiah was tasked with leading the king's personal guard. This high-ranking position revealed the depth of the bond of trust between the two, and Benaiah, ever faithful, never wavered in his mission. Even in the most dangerous situations, he maintained his loyalty intact, protecting David not only from external enemies but also from internal betrayals. During crises in the kingdom of Israel, Benaiah stood by David, ready to act when necessary. When disputes arose over succession to the throne, his loyalty was tested, and he remained steadfast. In a critical moment, when Adonijah, David's son, attempted to usurp the throne, Benaiah made the decision to remain loyal to the true heir chosen by David, Solomon. He acted swiftly and decisively, thwarting Adonijah's plans and ensuring a peaceful transition of power to Solomon. This act of loyalty was crucial for the stability of the kingdom. Benaiah's loyalty also manifested in his humility. Despite his elevated position, he never sought power or glory for himself. He served with the awareness that his role was to protect and support the divine calling on David's life. He was a rare example of a warrior who, despite his strength and fame, maintained humility and focus on serving a greater cause. This character set him apart from many others around him. Throughout his life, Benaiah proved that true loyalty goes beyond words. It is a constant dedication, even when times are tough and choices are complicated. His loyalty to David was ultimately an expression of his fidelity to God. And it was this same loyalty that drove him to serve with such integrity, always placing the good of the kingdom above his personal ambitions. The tales of his feats have become legends, often recounted in homes and synagogues, motivating many to strive for excellence. Throughout the centuries, Benaiah has been remembered not just as a soldier, but as a man of unwavering character, whose life reflects the values we all seek: courage in the face of fear, unconditional loyalty, and the pursuit of truth. He became a role model, reminding us that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. His role as one of David's mighty men not only solidified his position among the warriors, but also established a standard of leadership and responsibility. Benaiah demonstrated that a true leader does not seek power, but serves with humility and commitment. This legacy of moral leadership has endured through history, inspiring leaders to embrace the same ethics and vision of service. Benaiah's influence is felt in every leader who values honor and justice above personal ambition. Beyond his military contributions, Benaiah's legacy also lies in his ability to unite and inspire those around him. He was not just a fighter, he was a mentor, a friend, and an example. His presence elevated the morale of his comrades, instilling in them the courage needed to face adversities. The way he conducted his battles and upheld his values left an indelible mark, shaping the spirit of his contemporaries and inspiring those who came after. Ultimately, Benaiah's legacy invites us to reflect on our own lives. What kind of legacy will we leave behind? Will we be remembered for our courage, loyalty, and character? The stories of Benaiah serve as a call to action for all of us. May we find inspiration in his life and strive to live in a way that honors the principles he represented, transforming our world with faith and bravery, just as Benaiah did. The stories of Benaiah offer valuable lessons that resonate in our lives today. First and foremost, his courage in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges teaches us that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act, even when we feel afraid. Each time Benaiah faced a lion or a giant, he showed us that true strength lies in the determination to move forward. This courage is a quality we can all cultivate, reminding ourselves that our greatest triumphs often lie beyond our comfort zones. Benaiah's unwavering loyalty to David also serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of choosing the right people to support us on our journey. In times of crisis and uncertainty, having individuals by our side who share our values and principles can make all the difference. Loyalty should not merely be an abstract concept. It should be lived out daily in our relationships, demonstrating that we are ready to stand up for those we believe in, just as Benaiah did. Moreover, Benaiah exemplified the significance of preparation. His strength did not come solely from his bravery, but also from his training and commitment to excellence. This principle applies to all of us, whether in our studies, careers, or relationships. Continuous effort and dedication are crucial to achieving our goals. Benaiah's story encourages us to never underestimate the power of preparation and to always strive to be the best version of ourselves. Another valuable insight is the impact a positive mindset can have on our lives. Benaiah viewed every challenge as an opportunity for growth and learning. This transformative approach can help us see adversity not as an obstacle, but as a chance to strengthen ourselves. By adopting this perspective, we can face our own challenges with resilience and optimism, focusing on solutions rather than getting lost in difficulties. Finally, Benaiah's story inspires us to reflect on the legacy we are building. Each of us can leave a positive mark on the world by living with integrity, courage, and compassion. Benaiah's example challenges us to be agents of change in our communities, serving with humility, and seeking to make a meaningful impact on the lives of others. May we learn from his life and strive to live in a way that honors the values he represented, creating a legacy that inspires future generations. As we look back on Benaiah's life, we are compelled to reflect on what it truly means to be a warrior. It is not merely about physical strength or combat skill, but rather about an unwavering character and a heart filled with faith and loyalty. The story of this soldier who faced lions and giants teaches us that the most significant battles we fight occur within ourselves. To be a warrior also means confronting our fears, doubts, and insecurities, and Benaiah's courage serves as a beacon on this journey. Benaiah's relationship with David offers us a unique perspective on leadership and service. A true leader is not one who seeks to be served, but one who is willing to serve others. Benaiah's loyalty to his king exemplifies the importance of supporting those in authority, especially when they align with divine principles. This loyalty reflects a united community, where everyone supports one another in pursuit of a common goal. Benaiah's positive mindset is another crucial aspect we must consider in our lives. He viewed every challenge as an opportunity to grow and strengthen himself, a perspective that can transform how we approach life. When we are able to see difficulties as opportunities, we not only find resilience but also uncover the beauty of personal growth. This shift in mindset can be the key to overcoming the obstacles that arise in our path. Finally, Benaiah's legacy challenges us to leave our own mark on the world. Each of us has the capacity to influence those around us, whether through acts of kindness, courage, or service. By living according to the principles he represented, we can build a stronger, more united community where faith and loyalty prevail. May the story of Benaiah continue to inspire our actions, guiding us toward a path of virtue and commitment. The lessons we draw from Benaiah's life motivate us to act with courage and determination in our own daily battles. His journey demonstrates that true strength lies not only in heroic deeds, but in the ability to remain faithful to our principles, regardless of the circumstances. The perseverance and loyalty he exemplified are virtues we can apply in all aspects of our lives, whether in our careers, relationships, or spiritual journey. This profound reflection connects us to the essence of the faith that Benaiah lived. Furthermore, Benaiah's story reminds us of the importance of a supportive community, where loyalty and mutual service are fundamental. In a world that often promotes competition, the friendship and camaraderie that Benaiah cultivated inspire us to build meaningful bonds with those around us. Unity around shared values not only strengthens our ties but also creates an environment conducive to growth and prosperity. This is especially relevant in our quest for understanding and meaning in the Scriptures. As we reflect on his legacy, we are challenged to strive for excellence in everything we do, just as Benaiah dedicated himself to honing his skills and protecting David. This constant pursuit of personal improvement is a journey we can all embrace. Life is not only about great achievements, but also about the small daily actions that shape our character. By making each decision with intention and purpose, we can become living examples of faith and courage, inspiring others around us. At the heart of all this is the faith that sustained Benaiah. He trusted not only in his abilities but also in the divine purpose that guided his actions. This unwavering trust reminds us that even in life's storms, we have a safe place in God. When we face difficulties, we can find strength in our faith, just as Benaiah did. This spiritual connection is essential for overcoming challenges and living a full and meaningful life. If Benaiah's story has resonated with you, we have much more impactful content waiting for your visit. On our channel, we explore other biblical narratives that not only educate, but also inspire. Each video is an opportunity to deepen your understanding of God's Word and to apply its teachings in your life. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to keep up with our upcoming adventures. Together, we will continue to explore the depths of faith and biblical wisdom.